Menard Series race. Thomas Annunziata. Thomas, it has been a long day, 250 miles. First and foremost, how did you end up putting that number 70 car in victory lane? What was the key to victory tonight?
Well, the key was a fast race car and a great team around me. I mean, Shannon was keeping me calm on the radio the entire time and hyping me up, and Nick Tucker and Venturini and Nitro Motorsports and Toyota gave me this opportunity. Nick was hyping up too on the radio. They helped me stay calm and helped me realize that they gave me the fastest race car on the racetrack, and I just had to stay calm and do my job, especially after that turn 1 incident. So honestly, it makes it feel better to win. I'm not gonna lie. When you have to make a comeback like that, than bleeding every lap. But no, it's a great feeling.
All right, we'll open it up to members of the media here. State your name and affiliation, and then ask your question.
Tim Moore, Motorsports Today. Thomas, when you look at this track, first off, obviously I know you're from New Jersey and just how historic this place is, but before we talk about your win, I just want to know how important is it to come here represent in the Northeast, and I don't know if you consider this to be a home track, but to have races up here and continue to run well, especially at tracks like this in Rhode Rock. Well,
it's very important to me. One, this is one of my favorite tracks, if not my favorite track. The atmosphere is great. It's always colorful here. It's the only race my family ever gets to go to. There's always so many fans here, especially in the Trans Am Series. It is the most fans you see over a Trans Am race. For some reason, I'm really good here, and I've actually never won here. Like I've qualified on pole here twice now. I've had 4 different podiums if you include the what's it called, that All-Star race last year. But unfortunately, I lost it last month on the last lap, which sucked, the rain race. And then I won the All-Star race, but then the points changed, and it was actually average finishing position between both races, and I lost that as well. So it feels so good to finally win here. 100% podium record at this place, so I just love Lime Rock Park. It's seriously one of the best tracks in the country, and I will continue to come here.
And you kind of just hit on what I was just about to ask, because you have the 4 straight podiums going back to Trans Am. Does it feel bittersweet in a way? Like, are you happy that it happened now as compared to maybe the Trans Am Series?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've won Trans Am races before. I've never won a NASCAR ARCA race before, so to get that first win in front of so many fans is exactly what I needed to do. Yeah, I would absolutely wait for this. I mean, of course, I wanted to win the Trans Am one. It probably put us ahead in points right now as well, but it doesn't matter because we'll continue to prevail over the rest of the season. But I've already won Trans Am races before. I've never won this before. It's got to happen at some point, and it did.
All right, I'm Phil Allaway at Frontstretch.com. Got a couple for you. First off, you had to come from the back because you ended up spinning out in the first corner after you got hit from behind. First off, what was going through your mind when that happened?
Well, obviously I was a bit upset. Billy Venturini was talking to me before the race about, don't run into your teammates, don't hit our cars, don't wreck our cars. He told everyone. And then I knew who started behind me. And then when we got taken out, I was upset. Me and Brent were both off the racetrack, stranded, and I was upset at the time. Like I said, the team helped me calm down. But no, Lawless apologized to me after the race. It was not intentional. I've wrecked people in an accident before too, so it's no big deal. I've been in his shoes before. He's my teammate, so I support my teammates, and there's no bad blood. Everything's fine.
All right, that's good. And earlier today, you ran in the truck race for Spire. You got as high up as 8th during the race, but got jumbled back during that mess on the final restart. How would you describe your truck race today?
Well, for one, I want to thank Top Liner and Spire Motorsports for giving me such an amazing opportunity to one-off. So that was super, super cool to again, this is my first weekend being in a competitive equipment, and that's a competitive race car. We were, I'm not going to say behind the 8 ball because we weren't behind the 8 ball, but we were struggling with balance throughout practice and qualifying. We think we're only like 13th, but the team really helped the car come alive, and we were running within the top 10 there at the end. And I think if we got through that carnage, we could have been possibly a top 5, but regardless, the top 10 would have been a great finish for my first truck race. It was just a miscommunication between me and my spotter, and he told me to choose the high line, and I know I'm the guy behind the wheel and I should be making the decisions, but I was trusting him to do that, to help me out with that for my first race, and that's what he thought was best, and unfortunately it didn't work out. Probably should have chosen the inside line, but it's no big deal. I mean, you live and learn, and again, no hard feelings. Just it's such a cool opportunity to do this in front of so many people.
Thank you.
Matteo Giuliano, Gear Up and Run. Describe to me what the emotions going through this entire week are for you, because as we know, you announced basically this week, in the last few weeks, that you're going to be racing this weekend, both in the ARCA race and the truck race. So tell me your emotions and how you feeling after many miles of racing today.
I'm a bit worn out, I can tell you that. In fact, I got to fly within the next hour or so to Wisconsin to complete another 100-mile race tomorrow for Trans Am. But no, I'm feeling a little bit washed down. I forgot the beginning of your question. What was the beginning of your question?
What are your emotions with how everything transpired in the last week so quickly, and then you're able to end a very long day in victory lane?
Well, again, all I do is dream about me as a race car driver and succeeding, and I don't know what I am without it. I mean, I literally dream about it. So I've been dying to announce those things. You know, you always want to be in the limelight or the spotlight in the racing world, and when you see some of your friends in that and not you, you just have to patiently continue to wait for that opportunity to come. I knew that this race was coming for 4 months, and I couldn't post it until a week ago. So I was ecstatic. I was ecstatic with the feedback I got back from that race. It looked like a lot of people were, or that post, a lot of people were excited about it. So no, the emotions were high, and then coming here, I almost couldn't breathe on the way here because I knew this was probably going to be the biggest weekend of my life, and I had to perform. So yeah, it was a lot of sleepless nights, but no, I'm just glad we got it done.
Last question. Obviously, that last race there was a comeback race. Obviously, after what happened on lap 1, you kind of had to slowly make your way back through the yellows and through some of the penalties. Run me through that one moment coming into turn number 1 when you finally took the lead back for the first time. Or the second time? What was running through your head, and what was that split-second decision that you had to make in order to get to the front?
Well, I was trying to get to third because I was stuck in fifth for a while. Again, those guys are super fast up front, and it gets more difficult to pass. Unfortunately, Alan Day had a penalty. We were supposed to line up fourth, but we lined up third. Again, I knew who hit me, and I don't know if it was intentional or not beforehand, so I went into turn 1. I wasn't going to wreck him, but I moved him out of the way to make it easy for myself because I felt like I owed him one. And then at the end of that run, Brent was clicking off really good laps, and he wasn't making it easy for me. So that was nerve-wracking. But yeah, after that we got it done. We drove away from the field and did our job as a team. So no, it was a cool moment. But once you get the lead, you're like, please don't break down. Please don't break down. How many times? Like you're just constantly thinking and overhearing what the car is doing. So yeah.
Well, hopefully you can get your nerves cool tonight before you head to Road America tomorrow. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
That it up here. All right, final question. Obviously, it was a long day, a lot of emotions in the car. How do you keep yourself level when you're just climbing out of one hot race car, you climb into another hot race car, you think you got a good shot at the win, and you find yourself sideways in the first turn of the first lap? How do you keep those emotions under control?
Again, knowing how good you are as a car helps you, right? I mean, sometimes the field or you're not as fast and you get set back. That's way more difficult. I knew how fast our car was, but I mean, I've crashed a lot of cars in my career. Like I've had to learn from these mistakes. I've been a hothead before. It's just, as you grow up, in your teenage years, your mind develops and you develop your maturity and racecraft. And after doing so many races and having so many setbacks, you eventually learn how to overcome them. And the only thing you can control in this world is your mind. So if you lose control of that, you lose control of everything. So someone told me attitude and effort is all you can control, and just focus on attitude and effort. So that's what I do.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.